Here's the thing. I get it. You work out consistently, and the biggest thing is it's always the food. It's always the food that gets you. It's always the food that seems to be the hardest thing to getting down. And here's the thing, that used to be me. I used to be the person that working out is easy. Going and picking up a few dumbbells, doing a few calisthenic exercises here and there. That part we can do. But it was always the late night eating, the cravings, Those are little things that we will be trying to get over. And today I just want to help you. One, identify what can change. And here's the thing. I'm not here to promise you some amazing change in terms of, this is going to change overnight like this. No, it doesn't change overnight. It took me years to do this, but it's years and practices that are worth it to start now that can help you build the foundation that you're ideally looking for. Most importantly, the body that you're ideally looking for. So I'll get into it, especially while I cook my breakfast. So first things first, I want to talk about it's in terms of eating healthy. I want you to think about it differently. Most people in terms of eating healthy, most people when it comes to eating healthy, they think about, it has to be chicken, broccoli, rice, this and that, and it can't be anything fun. It can't be anything delicious, and that couldn't be further away from the truth. For me, eating healthy became easier once I actually started to eat more, once I actually started to enjoy cooking more, enjoy prepping my own food more, and just, most importantly, enjoy the process of cooking and making things to my liking, to my flavors, like adding red peppers to my eggs all the time, every time. Why? It makes it spicy, it makes it tasty, it makes it enjoyable, and that's a dish that I can enjoy on a daily basis. Like these protein waffles, easy to make, easy to do, but most importantly, I love waffles. And if I could add some chocolate in it with some chocolate protein, why the hell not? And that's another thing. You guys are not innovating. Innovate your food that you're eating. Meaning, like I was saying before, it doesn't need to be chicken, broccoli, rice. It could be, hey, I'm going out today, so let me make sure that I can get a Chipotle bowl in between my work session, in between my days, in between my study hours, in between whatever you're going through, and just finding a way to make it work. Let me stop at Panera Bread and get me, a Philly cheesesteak sandwich. I already know they have the macro set, so I can add it to my macro calculator if that's something that's important to me, right? Because for certain people, they don't care about that. For other people, they do. And here's the thing. I have this cup here to try and act like I'm going to measure it, which I could. I will. But usually I don't. Usually I just make enough for one waffle. And I know what it looks like. I know what it feels like. So I usually just tend to just go right into it. Here we go. One. And it usually takes one more. 1 second, fam. Bear with me here. See, this is why I don't like doing this shit. Just pour the shit. Come on, bitch. There we go. Beautiful. All right. Now we put that back. Boom. Can leave that here. Let's add a little bit of water to this. Beautiful. Cool. And again, you have to stop making it feel like it's a chore. When you make this feel like it's a chore, it's not something that's just fun to you, that's when you lose that control, because all these little things I just talked about before are what's going to help you get down your late night eating and cravings. Because the late night eating and cravings doesn't happen because, it does because you have a pattern of overeating and eating junk. But to break that pattern, you have to identify loopholes within your own day. Are you skipping breakfast? What does the quality of your food look like? I'm not saying you can't enjoy a bag of chips here and there, but before you have that bag of chips, are you at least eating something solid? And if it's a no, then that's probably why you want to crave more junk later in the day, because you never had something solid or definitive to actually make you feel good or leave you full. And that's why I always say, make breakfast a staple. It doesn't need to be grand, doesn't need to be big, but make it a staple. If it's some oatmeal, if it's some eggs, whatever it is, pancakes, go with it. Don't shoot for perfection. Just get your fuel up, get your energy up, which is the biggest thing in terms of food. It's look at it more of, hey, how can I get myself some energy so I can do this and do that, instead of saying, how can I just eat healthy? Look to just increase your energy, because sometimes I think a lot of you get too complicated on the tracking and then focus less on actually eating enough, so therefore you can actually have some energy for yourself to go to the gym and perform. Meaning, I know people are like, oh, how do I get this perfect, how do I get that perfect? And trying to get things perfect, they don't do anything at all. And trying to get things perfect, they just overcomplicate the process and end up in the same position, same place, and they don't level up. Because that's what nutrition is. It's a level up in your skills and how you look at your food and how you understand your food. And most importantly, what you do on a daily basis and how well you're able to take that routine, stick with it, and even be disciplined within it. Meaning, there are going to be days where you're not going to feel like doing jack giggly shit. You're going to say, I don't want to cook, I don't want to prep. Cool. But are you just going to go out and eat junk? Or are you going to make sure that you at least order one healthy thing for that day while you're going through it, so therefore you can have some energy to do things that you want to do? Because I'm a believer that food impacts everything, man. Food impacts your performance at work. Food impacts your performance in the gym. Food impacts how you think. Food impacts how you feel. Absolutely everything. If you're not giving yourself food, it's very hard to get things done. It's very hard to get things done. So for me, I eat to get things done. I eat to fuel. I eat to feel good and feel amazing. I'm gonna let this rest. Look at the color already. I'm gonna munch it up. And after this, we're gonna be heading to the gym and doing a quick chest and back day. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, man. In terms of food, it's life. It's life. You know, it's not just a process that can magically be fixed with one switch of a button, you know. Even for my clients, that's why I like having one-on-one sessions every week just to go over what we did. And we do this every Sunday, and literally in the morning it's just 12 client calls of just going over what we did, how you felt within that moment, with that specific day, specific time, because these are truly the little things that matter in mastering nutrition and mastering this thing they call health and fitness. You know, that's why I always tell you, don't look to be perfect, just look to try. Show up, be you, take the initiative, and take the effort. Not even take the effort, make the effort. And if you do that, you're bound to make some changes, man. But look how this is about to finish, man. Look at this. Oh my God, eggs are ready. I like my eggs fried, a little bit over medium in the middle. Eggs are good. Bang. Put that in the sink. We're gonna put the top on that bad boy. It's about to be crispy, delicious, yummy. But look at that. That's how I like my eggs, man. You may not, that's okay. Make them till you like them. I did forget to add a little salt, so we'll add it right now. Spicy too. Just a little bit. Just a dabble. Bang. I usually add salt while cooking it, but that's okay. Again, not perfect. Oh, man. But yeah, man. Food has to be a joy. You know? And then over time, you could be like, all right, I've achieved this with food. I've gotten from eating junk, you know, overeating, to actually preparing, you know, maybe now, instead of going through your week with no preparation, you batch cook chicken, rice, and you just put it all into one container each. And now you have different options you could pick throughout the week, right? That might be helpful for you. And then over time, you've mastered that habit. It's become something you enjoy and love. And over time, you take that like, okay, cool. Now I want to get specific on my macros so I can get bigger because I want to gain size. And that's when you could say, okay, let me get a food scale. Boom. And that's a skill on top of skill, habit on top of habit. And these are the little things, again, that make the differences, you know? And like I was saying in the beginning, it's like you'll never be able to master your late night eating like that. There's times where it's going to come into play, but it's a discipline that you built over time towards achieving said goal. Meaning for me, when I was overweight, which is where I am now, When I was overweight, it was every day. But now it's like once a week. Now it's like once a month. If I'm prepping for a show, it's like, all right, I got 16 weeks. I can't do that shit. And then from there on, after that 16 week, I can do that shit. And it's having the discipline to actually be able to follow through with that. But I didn't build that in just 1 week. It took me years, 5 years actually. No, I'm sorry, 6 years actually, to get to the point I'm like, all right, now I'm ready for a show because I know I can master this and prevent myself from late eating. And even my first show, it was 16 weeks. Probably the first 4 weeks I was doing it maybe once a week. And I realized I'm fucking myself here. Let me stop. And that's when it really kicked in. And then my second show, it was a lot easier to do. So yeah, man, you have to understand that it's a process. It's an effort that you have to keep giving on a daily basis until you reach that set goal. Let me see if this bad boy's ready. Nope. Give it a few more. We're gonna squeeze it through. I highly recommend getting one of these, man. Protein, delicious, chocolatey. You know I'm gonna add a little bit of syrup on top of it. I'm not one of these coaches saying, stay away from sugar. Sugar, yes, is in everything, but if you don't have a huge amount of it, you'll be fine, man. It's the same thing, just mastering the quantities. Watch this. Damn. That was almost bad. I was about to say, watch this break. It's usually... There we go. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Let me pick that bad boy out. Oh, no. No. Come on. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Don't get sticky. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come here. Yes. Come on. Perfect. Come out perfect. Look at that. Come out perfect. Ah. Let's go. And we're going to take the butter flavored syrup and pour me some right on top of that bad boy. Oh, yeah. That's a lot of syrup, yeah. I'm fat. I'm a fat boy at heart. Fucking with you, man. All right. Look at that. Come on, fam. It's to your liking, man. That's all it is, man. That is all it is. So remember, when it comes to food, do what you enjoy. Find ways to break your patterns. Implement little habits here and there on a daily basis to make things easier for you. And over time, just you get better at it. Keep practicing. Keep making that effort, and you will overcome and you will strive through. But that being said, I'm about to eat. I'd like to catch you guys in the gym. Peace. Chest and back, baby. Hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you guys enjoyed that aspect, just, talking about a little bit of nutrition. But, everything when it comes to nutrition ties back down to your workouts, man. What you put in the gym is going to have direct correlation to what you get out of it. What you put into your nutrition has direct correlation to the physique you see. So at the end of the day, you need both, man. But yeah, today we're doing a little bit of chest and back. We started with the flat bench press and went to seated rows. And the biggest thing that I would like to do in these workouts, it's one, primarily focus on chest, primarily focus on back, and go a little bit heavier on each muscle group than I would normally do on my regular chest and tricep days. And the reason is, it's on your chest and tricep days, yeah, you want to push your chest, but by exercise 3 or 4, all right, let me ease it down so therefore I can actually do something for my triceps. Because if I just do chest, and I go balls to the wall for all 4 exercises, I'm going to burn out by the time I get to triceps. So you don't want to burn out. You want to save that energy, right? You want to have some, reps in reserve. So on these days on chest and back, bro, I go all in. I don't leave anything in reserve. So that's why I have a separate day where it's just specifically chest and back. Nothing else, man. But yeah, so we did a flat bench press Smith machine, and I kind of prefer doing this on the Smith machine because it just gives me more control, man. It gives me more control, and I get a better feel than just doing a regular bench. I know I can easily go to another gym and do the same, but I prefer the Smith machine. I get more control. I get more engagement. For me, that's what it's all about when going to the gym. I primarily focus everything on engagement. If it feels great, I'm going to keep doing it. That's one thing I always say, too. It's like, people always ask me, what exercises would get me this, get me that? And I can never give them an answer because it's a combination of everything. It's a matter of finding the ones that you just feel so confident, so good with, you just double down on them. For me, That's the Smith machine bench press. That's the seated row, which you did for about 3 sets of 15. That's the basically pullovers, dumbbell pullovers. And I did that for 4 sets of 15 because it feels amazing. And I get the positioning. It's easy for me to get into the positioning. It's easy for me to, build that comfort level. And same thing when it comes to chest flies. I've been doing chest flies all my life. The only difference is I just go heavier, but most importantly, I put more attention behind it as I level up. Meaning now it's a lot more control where I can do 42 sitting down. Usually I don't need a lot of momentum to do that standing up. But since I've gradually gotten better over time, it changed the game for me. So yeah, man, in terms of growing, remember, pick your favorite ones and just stick to it and just keep adding on, keep adding on, keep adding on. And this is me doing chest flies and just going a little bit above and beyond. And I'm talking about all in, man. I told you. I got fatigued sitting down because there's no momentum. So I stood up and just did a few more. It's just these little, damn, I can't talk. What the fuck? And I'm going to keep that in there. It's these little things that set you apart. And I know the camera angle's not the best. I didn't expect myself to stand up, but we did anyways. But regardless, afterwards, we went into weighted pull-ups. I hate these because I was only able to get like 6, 8. I'm not here to tell you I got 15. I'm jacked. I'm strong. Nah, pull-ups are hard, man. The heavier your body weight, the harder they be. So I don't really do them as much. And that's definitely one thing I want to do is do more pull-ups, so therefore they can actually become a lot easier to perform. But overall, it was a great day. Ate some good food, got a workout in. Physique's looking alright. Right now I'm bulking. I'm around 211, and I want to get to 220. So definitely taking my time in this bulk. Physique's looking alright, a little puffy. I'm on a mini cut right now, so therefore I can maintain that 211 while cutting down. But overall, man, feeling good, feeling jacked, feeling confident, and just ready for more. Yeah, just ready for more, man. That's the beauty of this, man. It's all about the action that you take and the growth that you get on a daily basis. It's never a perfect day. It's never a perfect moment. It's just effort, effort, effort. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed it, make sure you follow Favorite Natural Coach for more, and I'll catch you next time. Peace!